It's time for the Homelander gameplay trailer. He'll be coming out next week, and we also get to see Ferra in this trailer. The milk.
You have chosen war with a god. No, you have.
Ferra looks sick. Homelander also looks sick, but he just looks like Homelander from the TV show.
Fight.
Ooh, that's a long-reaching mid like Omni-Man. Okay. Oh, he's very Superman Injustice. He also doesn't hit the ground. Well, I guess when Ferra touches him, he's grounded. That's an overhead from Ferra. But no, he floats. He looks like Spectral Ermac in MKX, the way he floats around.
Most selfish.
Sticks and stones, Katana.
This combo? So he definitely is like MKX Ermac, the way he can combo like that. So the overhead is far-reaching. That went pretty far.
Everyone has a freezing point.
Take your best shot, Frosty.
Man, the projectiles on Homelander are gonna be so annoying. Injustice Superman. Oh, pain and gain? It gives you armor. Oh no, and a buff. Look, Homelander's burning. Yo, these combos. You could fly. It's upgraded, Jackie. So launching parry as well. Overhead extends combos from Ferra. I hate to say it, guys. Even if Chameleon... I'm not even mad. I am pleasantly excited. Even if Chameleon gets nerfed, it's still over for you fools. Scorpion is saved. He is saved. We'll do Ferra first, because it'll be quick, but this is Chameleon 2.0. Just wait. Okay. Ferra gets like a little reversal retreat, kind of like Scorpion cameo. That's not that big of a deal. That Ferra stuff could be really good for a really good backdash game. See, all of that is Homelander doing it himself. And there's that. That's probably a mid that just pushes away, and then Ferra also gets an overhead right there. But that's not even where it gets crazy. So pain and gain right here gives armor. People hate Melina wake up ball roll with Chameleon. If you can use that armor on the ground on wake up, and if it's invincible, like Ferra gets to be invincible, then give you armor, that is literally Melina wake up, but without the combo launch. However, it gets even crazier. Right here, Ferra is lifting Homelander to do those combos. If that's an ambush cameo, like Chameleon Katana's fan lift, that means most things will also work with Ferra that work with Katana fan lift. It'll do the same lift that lets you escape moves on hit in rare circumstances, which I know everyone hates. You'll be able to wake up armor safely, because if the armor is blocked, you can try and dash away. Now, we didn't see anything that says you'll be able to launch really far like Katana can, but still, that can mess up people's punishes greatly, and that's a big problem people have with it. Even if you do land the hit, the Katana lift changes how you do the combo entirely, just trying to punish an opponent's armor attack. And lastly, for a character like Scorpion, 2-1 into ground flames, where you then would jump with the Katana fan lift and continue, and you could do it twice, you could do with Ferra as well, which is really important for Scorpion, because the low ground flames give a mix-up when you also have an overhead combo starter. In Chameleon's case, it's the Melina ball roll. In Ferra's case, I saw the overhead launcher, and so Scorpion gets the overhead low game like he gets with Chameleon. That low projectile is so good to be a combo starter. It looks to be just like probably half a cameo gauge. And we'll have to see. Yeah, definitely half a cameo gauge. But there was what I believe is the overhead combo starter. When it's grounded, it looks like the one we saw at the beginning. But if you're either really close up or airborne, that's what it looks like. We saw it at range, so it kind of looks like a little arc hit. but I think if you're close up, that's what it would look like. Meaning, if that move is invincible, it would be exactly like Melina Ball Roll. You know, we have to wait and see. It might not have that property when you're grounded, but yeah, everyone hates Chameleon, and it doesn't seem like I'll be in big trouble because the low projectile we saw that threw and started a meterless launch from full screen, that is similar to the Jade Glaives. Except I feel like NetherRealm will have learned their lesson, and those won't be incredibly safe / even plus if you time it right. It remains to be seen if Ferra's Pain and Gain, which in MKX granted a damage boost, we saw that it for sure grants armor in this game. It remains to be seen if that little glow we saw was a damage boost. I really hope so. Also in MKX, you could do a Pain and Gain cancel to continue a combo where you wouldn't normally. So hopefully NRS brings back that idea as well, because that's just great for creativity. That's what you want in a fighting game, is more fun combo routes. So to wrap up the Ferra section, a low full screen combo starter, we have an overhead, we have a mid-hitting thing that'll just push you back. We have upgraded Jackie combos where you can keep doing the leap, kind of like Katana Fan Lift. And then we saw Pain and Gain, which gives you armor and probably a damage boost going forward. Now, right off rip, we notice that Homelander gets a Natara-like move. See how he dashes down out of his air combo? It's hard to tell if that's just a normal jump attack move, kind of like Scorpion's 2-4, where he does the kick and he falls, but the opponent also bounces for a pop-up because he floats. That's why it would look a little goofy. He doesn't go down quite as far as the other cast members do. So he gets the parry right there. And then that's amplified laser. That's just normal laser. And see, he can fly. So something interesting you're about to see after this parry, which is really nice to have a parry. Now he can use all these laser attacks and fly, completely fly. It seems that it's similar to Omni-Man's move, but different. Omni-Man's, you amplify it just to keep yourself safe by slipping punches, and you can only use one move after you enter the stance. With Homelander, it seems once you get into the stance, you can use plenty of moves afterwards, and instead of granting you the invincibility like Omni-Man, it grants you the ability to fly for a bit, which is where it gets confusing with the previous combo we talked about, because right there, he's doing the movement that looks like he is downward directionally dashing, kind of like Natara would, but a little slower. However, that's really cool, and I think really good for the average player, because you can just enter the stance and then do a bunch of moves afterwards. You don't have to worry about keep re-inputting the stance and then hitting another button. Look at that dodge. That is cool that he can convert right there. And then it brings him to the ground after that. So yeah, it seems to be timed. I love the little short hop Ferra gives you. That's really cool. Also, that grab is gonna be like Natara's. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. If you didn't know, Natara is the only character in the game that can't combo off her throws because she does a similar thing. She goes up way too high and nothing hits, and that looks very similar in a way. I don't know if Homelander will have throw combos, but it remains to be seen. He's DLC, so they might have updated it so those things don't glitch the game in a sense. Right there, you would maybe be able to use Scorpion cameo or Janet to keep that combo going. I'm not sure. I want to point out right there, that looks like a low combo starter, just Homelander used it in the move. Probably similar to Omni-Man's forward 4, where the first part hits low and you either use it to extend combos when the opponent is really low to the ground, or straight up open the opponent up for a full combo by getting an overhead low mix-up, because it looks to be a low. That's probably an overhead right there. Right here, he seems to already be flying, but that overhead just straight up comboed on its own. And look how he's dashing around. That combo right there just really confuses my brain, because obviously that's one long combo, and his jumps are being canceled downward to continue it. But I can't tell if he's already in flight stance and they didn't show it again in the trailer, or if he literally just always has kind of a jump cancel dash down. It remains to be seen, but he is looking like upgraded Jackie, along with Ferra looking like upgraded Jackie. They both almost have the same exact move. That sweep is crazy. And I think that laser just comboed into a long-reaching just mid-hit, kind of like a mid-check. It looked like amplified laser is a combo extender. I'm pretty sure it is, which is kind of nuts, but Homelander only used the far-reaching knee, and it looked to just be a mid. I wonder what that's for. It's probably just meant to be one of the longest combo starters in the game because there isn't really ranged weapons in Mortal Kombat games. I'd say like super far range, unless you're talking about like MKX Takeda and a few other instances. That is so nuts. Holy, he just cancels straight into it. Armor. Yeah, he's definitely getting a damage buff. That anti-air is insane, and he can just fly right up to it. I wonder how much damage that's doing. He gets the air grab. Oh, Homelander's gonna be annoying for that reason right there. Because he has all the downward projectiles and all the pressure with the dash downwards into overheads, I would assume. When you're getting hit by the projectile, it might be a mid. I'm talking about the diagonal down one. Then you have the jump-ins because of the crazy downwards dash, which are overheads. Now you have that instant air where you're up in the air and all of a sudden you're amplifying and hitting the ground for a full launch. So, oh my. Homelander is essentially the scariest character in the game when he is in the air. I'd say even stronger than Natara because Natara doesn't have the greatest mix-up. That was virtually instant, that low starter. And then to have all the other stuff in the air going along with it, it's, oh man. It's better than Ermac's low starter that you see people do where they jump and immediately cancel into the low. That makes me think though, is the combo earlier where Homelander was doing all those downward dashes himself, not with Ferra, is that moved canceled where he kind of raises his hands in the air, and we saw at that point he used the low starter, but can he also just cancel it to extend combos? We'll have to see. That is a really hard knockdown we just saw. Comboable amplified parry. Oh, he gets a dash. So a comboable parry, which is really, really cool. And then they also featured the hard knockdown, which is great if you have a cameo like Janet Cage or Mavado where you need to get a setup going that requires a little bit more time. But then it's like a reptile run, but for Homelander. So he can run by you. It's clearly not a combo extender. He's just resetting things. And I guess you can get right back up on somebody and then, I don't know, go for something different. It was really cool. It just looks like it was highlighting a movement tool for Homelander, which is going to be nice anywhere on the screen. But then in that final combo, we saw a guaranteed downward dash, in my opinion. This man is going to be all over the screen, flying, dashing, doing crazy stuff. A lot of these combos were really long, and it didn't include cameos that often. Like, yeah, we had the overhead Ferra launch, and the one combo where Ferra was giving him the upgraded Jackie Hops to continue the combo, but he has that himself, and they were already so long. So imagine pairing it with, say, a Jade Glaive with Chameleon, or some other characters like Serena, where you could throw the double glaives in one combo. They'll be going on forever, and there's sure to be a lot of creativity with it. I think this character will be very strong. I mean, we saw when Peacemaker released how good having a strong zoner was, and he is even stronger than that. I'd say Peacemaker was a better counter zoner with the overshield and a teleport, but Homelander is nothing to scoff at. I mean, he can literally fly at you and dodge things as he closes the distance, plus he has the quick run dash that we saw at the end of the trailer, so yeah, he's going to be a menace. He has a ton of projectiles. Pair that with Ferra, where you get the low full screen combo starter and all those things. Oh, we're in for a rough time. It's Injustice Superman 2.0. And depending on when you played Injustice, you might be scared shitless right now.